All right, number 3 on the list is 100% research and development, or R&D, expensing for domestic work. So Phil, why don't you help us with that one?
Yeah, so this is a big win for innovation. So the way the old rule was written, any R&D expenses you can not deduct in full in year one. With the new bill, you can now fully deduct them in year one. Before, you had to amortize them over 5 years. So I mean that can really negatively affect a lot of companies because essentially they're spending all this money doing the research, the development, and everything like that, and then they don't, and then they still may be bringing in some income even if they're on kind of the startup phase, or even then they still might be bringing in income. So then they're being negatively affected and having to pay tax. I mean, we've personally had a couple clients that fell into this, and with this new law, I think it rights the wrong for there and allow the companies that are doing all the work get the year one deduction. And just as a kind of a side note, this is actually separate from the R&D credit. We're not going to get into that, but even if you don't take the R&D credit, you still have to, under the old rules, do the amortization over 5 years. And then now obviously we can do that all in year one, but just a little side note, you still have to do that under the old rules without the credit. So
yeah, and you could maybe think about like a client that runs a tech platform and they spend, let's just say $300,000 a year on US-based software engineers. Under the old rule, they could only deduct about $60,000 in year one. Well, now they can deduct that full $300,000 immediately, and that's a real game changer.
There are all sorts of state research and development tax credits and other kind of tax credits that sort of play into this that people are just not aware of, and that they can save a lot of money, and they're just it's out there to be it's just kind of like picking money from a tree. So it's not just the federal one that now is there.
To learn more about how your business could find potential tax savings under the new tax law, click the link in the description to download our free PDF, 10 Ways the New Tax Law Could Reshape Your Bottom Line.